Hey guys, so what's going on with the king? The OG? BNB Miner? Uh, my name is Jay. This is the Zombillionaire Club. Alright guys, so like I said, what's going on with the TVL? The total value locked. It just seems to keep going down, which has raised a lot of questions this last couple of days with a lot of people. We're not really getting any answers. If you guys are part of the Telegram and if you've asked that question just like as I have, you've probably now been kicked out of the group and banned from it. It's like they just don't want to deal with it. They just rather delete it and put it under the rug. No, this is not a rug. I don't believe it's a rug. I know it's not a scam. I do not believe it's a scam. Um, but really, what's going on? So before we jump into any of that, just remember I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Do your own research. There's plenty of tools out there for you guys to do all that. So make sure you guys go and do that. This is just my thoughts on the whole thing, and that's it. None of this should be interpreted as being exactly what's going on or anything like that. That's just my thoughts on this whole thing. So, anyways, about 5 days ago, it's about when I started noticing that my TVL had been dropping, and not so much dropping. I just been stuck for about a couple of days prior to that. I was just at the exact same level. I was at 5.86. I got it up to about 5.89. I stayed around those levels for nearly a week, and then just about, I don't know, a couple of days ago, it's been about 3 days ago now, where I started noticing a constant like decline on my TVL, which it shouldn't be happening. Um, the website, I mean, if you scroll down, clearly states clearly states that it could be going up and down throughout the day, and it's a normal thing. Which, okay, we've seen that in the past when we were building this up. I mean, I started with 1.25. Now about a month and a half ago, 1 month and 3 weeks ago, and by compounding and everything, I mean, I've had a pretty good steady like increase on my BNB, and just now it just flat. I love this platform. It's probably my favorite platform. I mean, I'm hoping it continues to be still my favorite platform. We're just all trying to figure out what's going on. We're not really getting any answers from any of um, yeah, from anybody. You go to the Telegram group, you guys have to watch out. There's two different ones. One of them is there's fewer subscribers to it. That's the official one. That's the one that I've been kicked out of for asking a question, just as many other people, been getting kicked out of that one for asking the exact same question. They just don't want to deal with it. The other platform, please watch out because there's scammers in there. It's a scam account. I've noticed that. I started to notice that because as soon as you post that question, they send you a link that takes you to whatever web page it is, where it asks you to connect your wallet and input your key phrase for your wallet. So please don't do that. Please don't do it. You will lose your money. That gives them direct access to your wallet, and you can just kiss that money goodbye, those coins goodbye. So watch out with that one. That one has nearly 30,000 subscribers in there. So it's pulling in a lot of people, and please just watch out. Don't click on anything. Do not give your key phrase. That is no, that is it's not okay. So it says it will recalibrate your wallet to the BNB miner and fix it within seconds after that. No, you will lose your coins within seconds after that. So don't do that. So again, um, just looking at the contract address, I mean, yeah, it's been growing. It has gone down just a little bit, but I mean, back when I joined this, I believe there was about 600,000 or 700,000 into this thing. Now there's 2.8 million. It's crazy. It has had a huge growth in the last month and a half or so. If we look over here at the analytics on it and the BNB transfers, we can see that there was a cycle, a similar cycle back in between September and November. We had a spike, it went down. Maybe something similar that like to this that happened back then. If any of you were in this project or still in this project or been in this project since that time, if you guys can maybe weigh in, you guys can comment, maybe give us an idea of what could be the problem or what was the problem back then, and maybe it's the exact same thing that's happening right now. Because as you guys can see, we've had the same growth over here starting like May, June. I mean, we can just see the huge spike. And as you guys can now tell, it's starting to go down. I mean, people are, whether they're selling or whatever it is, it's starting to cycle again. It's starting to do that bell curve. So I don't know. I don't think it's not the end of BNB Miner. This thing is still going to be long term, but we may end up seeing something like this again, and we may end up seeing a drop in the contract and eventually a spike back up and whatnot. So, but in the meantime, we just want to get some answers. We just want to know what's going on. It doesn't make any sense. Um, I mean, looking at the price of BNB, right? I mean, it's 240 right now. And like I said, the issues for me, at least, I don't know if anybody else, but they started around this time, like around the third, which puts it is the 8th. So yeah, about 5 days ago, right? And that's when it started increasing. In my head, that shouldn't have happened. At least, I mean, if the coin is increasing, then like in the contract is increasing, then the TVL should have been increasing with it, and not just flat or start going down. So it makes no sense. What's going on? We're not getting any answers. If anybody knows of anything that maybe we all don't know, I try asking this question in a couple Telegram groups, and one of them, like I said, the main official one for BNB, I got kicked out of it and blocked from it. I asked the same question somewhere else, and I was basically called stupid, and that pissed me off because I'm like, no, I'm not the only one that's not understanding what's going on. It's a lot of people that it's not understanding what's going on, and just for somebody, just to come to me as like, well, you haven't done your research and blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I've done my research, and that's why this makes no sense, and I just wanted to figure out if somebody, because there's experts out there in certain different things. Maybe there's an expert on this thing and knows exactly what's going on. So if you guys can share some clarity on this whole thing, that would be awesome. Because no, like just the whole thing of being called stupid for asking questions or being blocked and kicked out of Telegram groups and all this stuff. And it's not okay. We should be over here for each other. We should be supporting each other, growing with each other. So let's be there for each other. So again, I just wanted to do this quick update on this thing. At this point, probably what I'm going to end up doing, because I was compounding about every hour to 2 hours. At this point, I'm probably just going to let the barrel fill. I'll probably end up pocketing that, and because I'm curious to see what that's going to do to my TVL. When I do that, probably tomorrow in 20 hours, I'll do another video just so we can all see together what that does to the TVL. I've done one other withdrawal a while back. It's been about 2 weeks or so, and back then it didn't really affect the TVL. It didn't do anything. So now I'm just curious to see if it's going to drop it even more, and if it does, then how much further down it's going to go, or if it's going to stay the same. I want to see if my TVL, I don't know, from now until 20 hours from now, where it's going to be. So right now it's at 5.77. Like I said yesterday, was at 5.86, 5.87. So that's a big difference. So again, I'll keep you guys updated on this thing. I'll let you guys know. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll come back here tomorrow to check and see what ends up happening over here, and we can go from there. All my links and everything for this platform, if you, I still believe it's an awesome platform, even with this problem, like problem that we're having right now. Like we've seen, it's it goes like this. So it's still a long-term project. Um, the website, it states that it's a long-term project. It's not right there. It's not something, for somebody to come in and make money immediately and just kill the project. So I don't know. It might just be part of the plan. Let's learn together. Let's see what's up. And yeah, we'll go from there. See you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.